What's up, everybody? So we finally have official fight news of the TJ Dillashaw against Henry Cejudo at UFC 233. I seen Henry Cejudo Instagram yesterday, and it looks like it is now official. I dropped a video a few weeks back about the rumor mill about this fight, and now it looks like we have an official fight. It looks like the UFC is going to be having TJ Dillashaw drop down to the flyweight division to compete and fight against Henry Cejudo for the flyweight belt. If you guys don't know, it looks like the UFC is trying to close the flyweight division forever, and that's probably why they did the trade with one championship trading away Demetrius Johnson. So according to TJ Dillashaw, he's dropping down to the flyweight division to fight and beat Henry Cejudo and close that division for good. So this might be the conclusion of the flyweight division in the UFC. So with that being said, this is a very good fight. It's a very intriguing fight. You have TJ Dillashaw, who in my opinion right now is probably the top 2 or 3 pound-for-pound greatest fighters in the UFC. And then you have the giant killer, the man who just seems to be getting better and better and better, and Henry Cejudo. Henry Cejudo is not only the UFC flyweight champion, he is also a gold medal wrestler in the Olympics. So his credentials as far as wrestling goes probably on paper are better than TJ Dillashaw's, because Dillashaw didn't win a gold medal. But I would have to give the edge in this fight to TJ Dillashaw. TJ Dillashaw's striking, in my opinion, is just on a whole nother level. For him to do what he did to Cody Garbrandt, knocking him out in 2 consecutive fights when Cody Garbrandt was just running through people. No one could stand with that guy. And for him to knock him out in 2 different fights, just, that solidifies his place to me as one of the best strikers in MMA today. And I don't know if Henry Cejudo's striking is at that level. Obviously, his striking has gotten leaps and bounds better than what it was when he first came into the UFC. But I don't know if it's at TJ Dillashaw's level. I would think that Henry Cejudo was going to rely a lot on his wrestling like he did when he fought Demetrius Johnson and try to get takedowns and control him. And one would have to think if he could do that to Demetrius Johnson and win the gold medal in the Olympics, he could probably do that to TJ Dillashaw as well. So there's many variables in this fight that you have to think about, because TJ Dillashaw is going to be worried about that takedown, and Henry Cejudo is going to be worried about the stand-up of TJ Dillashaw. So it's very intriguing to me. I don't know what's going to happen. I really don't care as long as it's a good fight. I like both fighters. I have a lot of respect for both Henry Cejudo and TJ Dillashaw. They're both great professionals. They carry themselves well, and they're winners. But if I had to put my money on this fight, I would bet on TJ Dillashaw. I feel like he has too many tools. He's got too many weapons in his arsenal as comparative to Henry Cejudo. I feel like Henry Cejudo, not only is he not the best striker in the world, not that he's not good, he's kind of a one-trick pony with his wrestling, and I don't mean that as a knock. I just mean his wrestling's so good that he uses that a lot, which I don't blame him. But I think if TJ Dillashaw can stuff the takedown, Henry Cejudo is going to be in for a long night, because TJ Dillashaw is going to keep it standing and pick him apart. So thank you for tuning in, guys. This is a big fight coming up in the UFC. Let me know who you got in this fight and what happens next. If either one of these guys wins, where do you think they should both go? I look forward to seeing the comments and getting some viewers' information on this. So let me know what you think.